How long you doing?
I'm doing 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yep.
That 10-minute set, man.
Mm-hmm. It's like 2 open mic sets back to back.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. I've been enjoying the longer sets, you know. We've done so many open mics that are 5 minutes that I'm starting to feel cramped in 5 minutes.
Do you feel that like the 5 is starting to get a little short?
Mm-hmm.
Because this has only happened like the last couple of months, but like I keep getting the light at like an open mic set, and I'm like, oh well, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's like already?
Yeah.
And you look at your notes, you've done 2 things, and you're like, you know, I mean, I think that's good though.
And I think we should explain like the other side of that. The reason that that's like a huge deal is that like when you go to your first open mic, you have like 3 thoughts, and you can talk about it for like 2 minutes, and
It's never as long as you prepared it to be.
exactly. You do all your ideas, and then you still haven't gotten them to light like your first time on stage, and you're like,
Yeah. I thought the classic is like, I thought that would have been 5 minutes.
Yeah,
But it was a minute 30.
It's never 5 minutes. So
and you're like, oh.
yeah. So to push through to the other side of that, to like go on stage and like still have stuff left when you get the light, that's like a page turner, a chapter. I don't know. It's something.
It is something. Shows growth and progress. I remember when 5 minutes felt like an eternity, and when I was bombing, it did really feel like an eternity.
Hey, look, it still feels like an eternity now. If you're bombing for 5 minutes, it feels like forever.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll get that. It's like, where is the light? Give me the light. You know, I'm begging for that light. And I remember not being able to fill 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, I need to do more time. I need to do 10 minutes. I want to do 10-minute sets. Because 5 is just not enough. So then you do a bunch more sets, like in a night, because you try to fill the time. But I'd like to do fucking 10-minute sets consistently.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely there. That I just want to be able to stretch my legs a little bit more and slow. When you do longer time, you can slow your shit down better.
Yeah, you're not trying to cram like 8 jokes into a 5-minute set. You can kind of take your time. You can pace it a little more slowly. You can take your time.
Nothing kills a joke like rushing through it.
Yeah, I did that for a long time. I had to learn that the hard way. The first time I ever went up at the Improv, I bombed because I only had 3 minutes, and I was used to doing 5-minute sets. I was like, I can cram 5 into 3, and I rushed through all my jokes, and yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and I feel like with 10-minute sets, I'd be able to do less jokes longer though. Like I could stretch them out longer, and I even feel like if I did them even slower and in front of a real audience, they would actually be better, because there's a pace to like a shitty open mic. It is fast paced because no one's laughing really,
and no one wants to be there. So you have to pop right off the bat and like get them, and then like keep getting them, and unless if you don't do that, you're not going to get a laugh.
Yep, like the pause, like, you know, a pause in a joke at an open mic could be like 1 beat, but that's what's necessary for the room. But like a pause, like at the Improv, is like it's like 4 beats or something. Like, because I remember the last time I went up at the Improv, I did good, but I kind of had like open micer energy, like going a little quick, and then I got this laugh. And then I almost like started the next thing, but I was like, no, wait, now do it, you know?
Well, you can, like, at an open mic like that, like at the Improv, you can play with a pause, where if it's just you and like 15 other comedians in the audience, like like there's no dead air. There's none of it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And sometimes like your punchline is punctuated by like how long you wait until you speak again. You know that?
Yeah, or like a look.
Yeah.
You do a little look.
Like, one of those.
Yeah, like I have this joke about the 2-way mirrors, or about the
police lineup.
Yeah, and the police lineup, and like one of the things I do after a punchline is I'll say the punchline, and then I'll do like a little act out of the guy in the interrogation room, and I'm like looking around, and usually like an open mic, it's like I do like one look like that, and then it keeps going. But at the Improv, like I looked around, and then they kept laughing, so I was like, oh, keep looking. So I was like, And I did like a few more looks, and then until it started to die down, and then I hit it. So
And you can't go back into that too early because then you step on your own like what you got already.
Yeah.
You can't go right into the second half of the joke because then you just stomp all over the laughter that you have.
yeah, let them enjoy it.
That was one of the weird things that I had to like figure out going from like regular open mics to like club open mics was that like there's a power in the pause.
Yeah.
You know, because I would do a bunch of jokes. And I was used to that tight, like bam, 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 like joke kind of energy. And when you get like a bigger audience, especially of like other, just I guess regular folks, you know,
non-comedians,
you have to kind of let it breathe a little bit, and it makes it even more funny.
Yeah,
it's like a different style of it.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I'm still trying to figure it out. It's just so odd. I still have no idea what I'm doing up there, man.
yeah. As much as I think I know, I'll go bomb tomorrow and be like, I don't know shit.
Yeah, exactly. I have no clue what I'm doing up there, but I'm learning like slowly, you know.
Yeah, and every mic I do, I learn something.
You learn a little bit, and I'd like to think that like all that adds up over time.
It does,
but I still feel like a dumbass when I'm up there. I still feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you think like pros are still learning? I'm sure they are.
I don't know. I've never talked to a pro.
Me neither. But yeah, I mean, and I think it's important to try to notice things you learned every set you do, because you can just do like, if you bomb, sure, you can just be like, oh man, fuck, that room sucked, so I bombed. It's like, oh yeah,
the room sucked. Is that why, or did you suck?
Yeah, is that exactly what happened? The room sucked, so you bombed.
Yeah,
it's like, no, maybe your jokes weren't funny, or
you didn't deliver them the right way.
Yeah, your rhythm was off. You were fucking too angry up there. Or
you had great jokes, but you didn't deliver them for the right vibe for that specific room, that specific night.
Yep. Yeah. Also, maybe you didn't. Like, I remember this. Remember that one time we bombed at the all-female mic?
Oh yeah.
We did. Yeah, there was an all-female mic.
Oh no.
And this is a learning experience.
Yeah.
I didn't cater my jokes to an all-female crowd. I was just like, well, I'll just do the shit I'm always doing.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, dude, it's like all women here. So like, try to get them with you. Get them on the same page. Try to, you know. But I just told this horrible story of hitting a deer and it not dying, and then I had to hit it with a golf club, and then I fucking killed it.
Oh no, I remember. I was there.
Yeah. And it was horrible. And I didn't. Driving home, I was like, maybe the murdering the deer story wasn't a good idea for the all-female crowd.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Yeah, I've just recently figured out how to match like a set to a room. Mm-hmm. I'm in the middle of figuring this out, kind of, so I don't know how to like put it into words properly. But I have enough like tried and true like down the avenue jokes in the back of my head that I can just kind of rattle off now.
Yeah.
That I can kind of put together a set that like depends on how the room is feeling. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So if it's like a hot room, you can get away with like silly kind of crazy stuff. If it's kind of a dead room, you have to go more tried and true, like hard line stuff. And that all female mic, I was just like, these are my only jokes, and
I have nothing else.
This is all that I have, and I bombed. I ate shit.
Do you guys like this? And they went, no, we don't. Mm-mm. It's important to be able to read a room.
I've just figured out how to like start doing that.
Nice.
I didn't have that ability until very recently. I would just go up with like whatever I had, and I'd just say it, you know?
Yeah.
I'd just sling it out there, like with no change or like variability or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm just now kind of figuring out how to like tailor a set to how the room is kind of feeling.
That's good. It's important. I think I've always been pretty good at reading a room, even since childhood, just because, like, you know, if mom and dad were upset or something. I mean, you walk into a room. I can walk into a room and immediately know, like, okay, this guy's over here. They don't like each other. Well, so who's mad? Someone's mad in here. Like, what happened? Something happened. And that's just, I don't know, I just always think that. Anytime I walk into a room, I'm just like, Let me see what's going on here.
You got the divorce radar, dude.
Yeah, literally. Literally, man. And I remember...
Those guys clearly aren't getting along.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be a problem.
Yes.
And, this one's cool. All right.
And I remember Mom, as a child, Mom literally saying timing is everything. She would literally, because I'd get home from school and she would just get home from work and she's exhausted, and I don't know, I was a child and I didn't know what it was like to be an adult raising kids. And I was like, can I play with my friends? She'd be like, Brian, I just got home. Like, timing. She would literally say that, timing, Brian.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, okay. And then you learn to wait till she, puts the purse down, gets the shoes off. Hey, how was your day, Mom? Oh man, yeah, And then some time goes by, and then you go, well, so my friends are want to hang out, and then she goes, oh yeah, that's fine. And then
that worked in the other direction too. Like when you had to deliver bad news to Mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like she, same thing. She get home from work and just drop the purse. Like cook dinner for 4 fucking kids.
You don't ask her when she's at the stove.
No. And then like you'd make it a point to do the dishes. Like look, see,
I'm a good kid.
Yeah. And then you go, hey Mom, I got kicked out of middle school. And she goes, and instead of going, what? She goes, well, what happened?
Let's talk about it. Yeah, it is timing, man.
Yeah, it's all timing.
Timing is everything. It's so important. Yes, same with Dad. You don't tell Dad that you got an F on the report card while he's in the garage fixing the car. He's very upset at that moment.
Yeah. He's already mad that you're not holding the light in the right position.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't drop the F report card on top of him. He's like, God damn it.
Yep. You gotta know when to do it.